Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. For today's video, I wanted to film a little cozy day in the life and spend the day with you all. So we are starting out our morning how we start every single morning with a nice hot cup of coffee. And listen, I have been on this health journey, but I just cannot give up my delicious Wawa creamer. If that is the worst thing I have today, I just cannot give up a good cup of coffee. First, we're starting out just cleaning up this kitchen. I wanted to get everything off the counters, do a load of dishes, and I just feel like once the kitchen is clean, I can really function and get my day started. So the dishes were first, and in this video there's going to be some cleaning, some homemaking, we have a grocery delivery, and a delicious dinner recipe. I wanted to show you guys that my green onion is thriving. I have just been changing out this water in a mason jar every 2 to 3 days or so, and it has grown roots and has grown so much. I am thrilled about it, so I have been keeping this green onion alive. Have you guys ever planted green onion after growing roots? Let me know. Anybody else's cats like the TSA when you bring home anything? This one will be investigating very shortly. Told ya. There he goes. Anything mysterious? Anything mysterious in there? Protect. Okay, so we have a pretty random grocery delivery for today. I haven't done a delivery in months, and when I realized last night that I was out of potatoes, I just placed an order last night for a delivery this morning. What a luxury and a blessing to have that option, you know? So grateful. So I placed an order last night, and when Nick got home from his ice hockey game, he plays men's league, and he got home, I said, Nick, I'm about to place a grocery delivery from ShopRite. Is there anything that you want? This, I kid you not, anytime I go to the grocery store and ask Nick what he would like, it would be this. They were on sale 3 for $12, so got him his Oreos. You know, we are human and life is all about balance, and I don't really love Oreos, and he has really good self-control. Like, he will literally, this will last us months. He just has like a couple randomly throughout the week, but I don't really go for these, so these aren't like a temptation for me. He also asked for these Fiber One bars. He likes to eat these. And then he asked for some andouille smoked sausage for like a Cajun Alfredo that he wants to make. He saw a recipe for it, so pick that up as well. And then I wanted to stock up on organic drumsticks. I recently went to BJ's and they didn't have any organic drumsticks, so I wanted to just grab 2 packages of these to throw in the freezer for when I make some bone broth. And what a great price. They're only $5.50. So I got 2 of them. These will go right into the freezer. And then I grabbed a big thing of mushrooms. Mushrooms and potatoes were potatoes, and the tomato paste I needed for the recipe tonight that I'm going to be making, and I will be sharing it with you. We're going to make a beef stew for dinner, so got those 3 things for dinner tonight. Got some organic whole milk. We were just running low on that. I wanted some whipped cream. I love this either on my coffee or with strawberries for a dessert at the end of the night. I like having this on hand. It's probably not the best for us, but it definitely curbs that sweet tooth, and we're all about balance, you know, 80% wellness, 20% for some little things like this. We'll sometimes put this on Claire's fruit in the morning too, or like on a pancake. Life's all about balance. I got this sweet cream coffee creamer. I love the flavor of this Chobani one, and it's a little bit better for you than some of the other creamers. We were running low on white cooking wine, so picked that up. And this isn't normally the organic granola that I get. This isn't the brand, but someone else did my shopping for me, and I will not complain. They still picked out a good one, an organic honey and oats super seed granola, 14 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. I will sometimes have this as like a cereal before bed. I normally eat cereal as dessert and not so much breakfast. So I like a little dessert cereal at the end of the night, or I'll put this in like chia pudding for breakfast or in with yogurt. Really good. And then the last thing, besides the potatoes, got 2 things of potatoes. I grabbed this Daisy sour cream French onion dip. We like the hell of a good French onion dip, but I looked at the ingredients and was not thrilled about it. Has MSG in it and bioengineered food products and all of that. So I looked at the Daisy one because I know that their sour cream is pretty minimal ingredients, and this was great. Cultured cream, dried onion, salt, sugar, dried garlic, spices, dried parsley. Beautiful. So we'll give this a shot. This was also one of Nick's requests. French onion dip, cookies, andouille sausage, and Fiber One bars. All right, so I'm gonna get all of this put away, and then I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Just wanted to show y'all what I'm having for a quick little lunch. Gonna have this organic Dave's Killer bread. I love this. I buy this in a 2-pack at BJ's, and then I usually freeze them and pull a slice out here and there and just pop it in the toaster. So I'm gonna have 2 slices of toasted bread and do like an open-faced sandwich type of thing. Do a slice of tomato with some mozzarella cheese, some basil, this delicious glaze, balsamic glaze from Thrive Market, and some flaky sea salt. And then I'm gonna have an orange as well. And I need to fill up my water bottle because I have not had any water yet today, and it's 12:30, so I need to get some water intake as well. If you haven't had any water yet today, go pour yourself a glass of water, not coffee. Don't go drinking more coffee if you haven't had any water yet. I'm yelling at myself, basically. All right, so here is my lunch. I love eating stuff like this. If I can make like an open-faced sandwich, I will eat that all the time. So got my toast, I have some tomato, flaky sea salt, fresh mozzarella, balsamic glaze, and then an orange on the side. Filled up my bottle of water because I have not been drinking enough water. And if you can find these oranges, I had to run over and grab them, but I found these at Trader Joe's, but they also sell them at my local grocery store. I've even seen them at Target. Sumo Citrus. These are the best oranges. I'm not normally an orange eater. I prefer to eat clementines or cuties, but these are so delicious. So if you can find them, grab a bag. You will not be disappointed. So here's some real life for y'all. This is the sitting room. If you have been a long-time follower of my channel, this used to be so beautifully styled with a console table. I used to have a big IKEA shelving unit here full of decor and knickknacks. But this is my favorite way it's ever been decorated. Looking out here and seeing all of this, I'm smiling so big behind the camera because although this is like a tornado hit, I dreamed of seeing toys like this for so long, and I know that when Claire comes out here, she has such a ball, but I wanted to just share this room with you really quick because something I want to do today, I've been meaning to do it for months and months, is replace the batteries in my lights over here. It's the only thing that's on the wall, on this wall, and I just love the cozy ambiance of when these automatically come on when it gets dark. So I'm telling you to hold myself accountable. Tonight I am going to change the batteries. I'll change it once it gets dark because they'll pop on at the same time every night, and if I put the batteries in at like 5-6 o'clock, then they'll come on again day after day at that time. So we'll do it a little bit later, but I'm saying it out loud to hold myself accountable. But I've been wanting to do that for a while and I just haven't. But here is the reality of this room and the real life of this area of our house. All right, it's a little bit later on in the day and we're gonna get started on dinner. I'm gonna make a delicious pot roast for dinner. Well, I'm hoping it's delicious. I have never tried this, but if you do not follow Natasha's Kitchen on YouTube, I actually have her channel on my iPad here. So many of her recipes have ended up in my recipe book because she can cook. She has 3.8 million subscribers, so that in itself just tells you her cooking is exceptional. So if you have never tried any of her recipes, her French onion soup is phenomenal. Her chicken marsala, phenomenal. So anytime I want like a good recipe, I go to her YouTube channel, scroll through, and it's almost always a hit. You watch her videos, they're short, sweet, to the point. Love her channel so much. But I came across her beef stew recipe. Let me show you what it looks like. And this is what I am going to copycat today. So I'm not gonna go through and tell you every ingredient. I'll just leave her video for you down below. I'm not gonna take you through each ingredient because you could so easily just click on her video and it'll tell you exactly how to make it way quicker than I could explain it. But this is the beef stew I'm gonna try to make. It has mushrooms, potatoes, carrots. Oh, it just looks so good. And I am not the biggest fan of a crock pot roast. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But I just am craving like a hearty, slow cooked in the oven, in a Dutch oven type of stew for tonight. So that's what we're gonna get started working on. Using some of this organic grass-fed stew meat for my recipe. Got everything going here. Got some bacon going on the stove. I have a feeling this is gonna be so delicious. All right, y'all, dinner is in the oven and I want an iced coffee so bad. So my reward for getting this kitchen spotless will be a homemade iced coffee with my Chobani sweet cream creamer. So I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up and then reward myself. The kitchen is clean. I've got the dishwasher going. Oh, feels so good in here. There is just something about the kitchen being clean and knowing dinner is in the oven. I don't have to dirty another pan. Oh, speaking of, I do have to wash that one still, but this feels so good. Also, Nick's Go Birds is falling apart. I don't know what is happening here, but he will not be thrilled about that. If you know, you know. But oh, this feels so nice and fresh and clean, and I am going to make myself an iced coffee. If you can hear the rain, I've got the screen door open a little bit, but if you watched my recent home goods video, I got this beautiful wooden cutting board and I've been trying to treat it with oil and you know, get it ready for prepping food and all of that. I'm gonna put this on probably at the end of the evening to seal it, and then I can finally start using it. But I'm gonna get a candle lit and get it feeling really cozy in here. So I do have some of this leftover bread from the end of last week. I may cut a couple of slices of this and make some garlic bread to have with our dinner. I think that would be delicious. So probably work on that in a little bit. And we've only got about 30 minutes left on the stew and the house smells so good. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed seeing a cozy day in the life, and truly you have to try this recipe. I even gave some to my mom and she said it was the best beef stew she's ever had. And of course, I cannot take credit for this, so I will leave Natasha's link in my description down below. You have to give this one a try. It's definitely going to go in my cookbook. Thank you all so much for watching and for being here. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.